I came up with my word unbothered, as you mentioned, because I came across that when I was trying to make a decision to leave a job that I had built the last 10 years. I had my daughter at a really young age and felt like I just started somewhere that was safe and in higher ed. And I just worked my way from the bottom to the top. But what I found myself doing is I felt like I was always on, whether I was out in the community, a very forward facing job.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize how tired I was until that hasn't been my new normal lately. But
Mm.
when I was making the decision to leave, wasn't something I went looking for. They approached me. I was talking to my husband. I was like, "Well, what if I let this person down?" And he said something to me that resonated with me back in November. And he said, "Why are you bothered so much about what people think or what you're doing with your life?" And he just called me out. And I was like, "Wow, I hadn't really thought about that." And I was like, oh my God, I get bothered a lot. I get bothered when my daughter's mad at me. I get bothered when I make my dad mad. I get bothered when my husband's
Yeah.
mad at me. I get bothered at work when, I make a decision that doesn't please everyone. And I was like, that's draining. So I was like, okay.
Mm.
And so I decided back in December that my word for 2026 was going to be unbothered. But I didn't realize how much of my identity belonged behind being bothered. Um,
Ooh.
up until like literally the last 3 weeks, I'm on my third week of my new job. And like my daughter was mad at me the other day for not agreeing to letting her get more social media. And she didn't talk to me for like 2 days. And I was completely unbothered by it because my job is to be
Ooh.
her mom. And I have found myself applying that word in literally every scenario of my life. And that was not the intention, but that's how it's playing out. And it's not even the end of January.